All right, the 2017 hit Get Out put filmmaker Jordan Peele into the dramatic thrill game, be it sinister family, doppelgangers, or aliens. And his film really get your attention. And critically speaking, Nope made me say yep to going to the theater to see it, but this film is getting the Oprah shot?
This could be an opportunity. I'm talking rich and famous for life.
There's plenty of videos for flying online.
Ain't nobody gonna get what we gonna get.
What we gonna get?
The money shot.
What's up?
Undeniable proof of aliens on camera. The Oprah shot.
Yeah, I never even heard of the Oprah shot. It wasn't really effective here either. The story's about this brother and sister that are descendants of a famous Hollywood horse trainer. Now, the siblings are at odds while they're struggling to keep their ranch alive, but once they discover aliens on the property, well, nope, they don't leave. The big conflict in the film is they try to get the best shot of the alien to make money and get famous to get an interview with Oprah and everything else that comes with it. Now, the premise here is flawed in the worst of self-indulgent Hollywood ways, by going for money and fame rather than safety. Nope reteams Daniel Kaluuya and Get Out creator Jordan Peele, and they work well together. Co-star Keke Palmer, she overacts most of the film, but I think it's part of her character. Michigan's own Steven Yeun, he is a former child star storyline. It's almost useless, but he performs well. That's him right there. Now, the problem is the main storyline. It isn't really accessible. It's too feeble or shallow to connect to. Also, the alien is simply whack, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But with all that said, the film is not a total loss. Nope gave me thrills, jump scares, some laughs. I was entertained for 2 hours and 11 minutes. I didn't turn away. I give this movie a C. And like I said in high school, for me, that is a mild thumbs up. My mom would look at me and go, okay, you got a C, you got a C. So Nope is in theaters only on this one, Adam. So a C for me is a mild thumbs up. Where are you at on Nope?
I am a nope on Nope. I'm down on this movie, and I think that we agree with each other in a lot of what you're saying about the movie is a lot of what I think about the movie. I think that it has an extraordinary setup. I was glued to it all the way. I love the way that he introduces this world and these characters, and because it's a Jordan Peele film, and because of the expectations that we have going into a Jordan Peele film, you're kind of really at the edge of your seat, and you want to see where all this is headed. My problems with the movie are where all this was headed. I just didn't think it had resolution. I thought that it really kind of petered out in the second hour, and it especially petered out in its final act. And I think at the end, you're left kind of feeling empty. And I fear that theaters full of people that see this movie this weekend, at the end, there's going to be almost like the air being let out of the room with kind of like a, huh?
Yeah, but Adam Graham, the message of the movie is kind of that, this Hollywood empty thing, and maybe that's a point.
It's a point. I don't think it's the point that you are making in a big Hollywood alien blockbuster that is a summertime film. He's making a point for maybe like a short Twilight Zone episode, if it was like, you know, within a series of other episodes. I think people want something bigger from this film, and it just doesn't deliver that big thing. We could go on and on. The Steven Yeun character, what's he there for?
I know, really his storyline was useless. I agree.
And Daniel Kaluuya is so good. I think
really
he's one of our best actors, and I just
agree.
don't think by the end here he had enough to grab onto. So there's so much good here, but I just don't think that any of it is followed through. Ultimately, I was left feeling disappointed, and ultimately I said nope.
What grade? What grade?
Well, here's where we're gonna have a problem, Lee. I gave it a C.
I gave it a C. I dig you, man.
It's just a difference in the way we grade things.
My man. I appreciate you. All right.